live. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? YouTube, Facebook, what's good? Instagram, what's good? RJ, what's good? My guy, what's good? Hey, 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 hey. What's good? What's good, peoples? YouTube, Facebook, what's good? Periscope, Twitch. What's good, my peoples? What's going on? Hey, 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 hey. Nah, I can't rap. I can't rap. Just letting y'all come in before we start. What's good, my peoples? What's good? YouTube, Periscope, Facebook, Instagram. What's up? I'm here. It's Critique Friday. Let's go. Let's go. RJ, I appreciate you, bro. Sounding like salsa in the trap. You know. What's good, my peoples? What's good? Make sure y'all submit if you haven't submitted already. We got 10 spots on the what's it called? 10 spots on the guest list, on the priority list. If y'all want to do that, go ahead and do that. And let's get started. Let's get started, guys. Let's get started. Let's do it. I'm just gonna go random. Let's do this. See what we got here. This joint, let's play our first. It is called Switch Up by K9.
Switch. Devil on my shoulder, had to switch up. I don't think you're ready for the vision. Get up on my face, I need a minute. Whole crew better watch the switch up. Yeah, ain't sure to stop me, had to switch up. Yeah, let me focus all about the mission. Yeah, we just gonna get it, so we get it. Devil thought he had to switch up.
Se levantaba la Jesucristo, junto a los pies, no se
You're on the S, riding with this while we know you jealous. Mirror, tell me who the fairest. Time on this earth is just temporary. Coming for you like a Tom and Jerry, I'm a visionary. Palm trees in a dictionary. Kill them all, need a cemetery. Compared to the king, which is secondary. We flipping the scriptures, watch out for the switching. My blessings be stacking, you know we got hookers, but what don't be lacking, and we finna
It says it's K9. K9 Switch Up.
Porque lo que él trae es un puro absoluto. Fuego que sentimos funciona. Verdadera curioso.
Devil on my shoulder, had to switch up. Yeah, I don't think you're ready for the vision. Yeah, get up on my face, I need a minute. Yeah, whole crew better watch the switch up. Yeah, haters try to stop me, had to switch up. Yeah, let me focus all about the mission. Yeah, we just gonna get it, so we get it. Yeah, devil thought he had me, had to switch up. Yeah.
Se levanta la palabra de Jesucristo, porque sin ella no había significado.
Squad local, we don't ride solo. City local, but my God global. Blueprint, call him J. Rover, get the bulldozer just to take over. Like the Range Rover living live. Just show me the challenge, you taking damage. Got me advantage, got me established. Back when we savage, rather than damage. Looking for change, so we push it the game. Squad on Wednesday, we'll remember the name. Killing the gates, watch out for the flames. My God's no reason to do it for fake.
Sabemos es cuanto adoramos, venciendo nuestra silla misericordioso. Sabemos de cuánto adoramos, venciendo nuestra silla misericordioso.
Devil on my shoulder, had to switch up. Yeah, I don't think you're ready for the vision. Yeah, get up on my face, I need a minute. Yeah, whole crew better watch the switch up. Yeah, haters try to stop me, had to switch up. Yeah, let me focus all about the mission. Yeah, we just gonna get it, so we get it. Yeah, devil thought he had me, had to switch up. Yeah.
Se levanta la palabra de Jesucristo, porque sin ella no happiness, you really think I'm
Coming right at you, I am a finish. You looking right at me like, boy, stop pretending. You fueling my vision. This is how we tripping. You switching the vision. We killing tradition. Just be impatient. I'm not one to play with. It's back to the basics. I'm feeling complacent. It's not complicated. We breaking foundations. Your king is the basis. My squad is tenacious. So tie your shoelaces. I'm losing my patience. I'm switching my cadence. My God is replacing. These references making. You got it mistaken. My God is not shaking. I'm pushing the game.
Alright. Sample is crazy. Woo! The sample's crazy. Alright, so what y'all get at? So okay, there's two things that kept me from like absolutely like loving it. Like absolutely loving it. There's two things. Was the mix wasn't all the way there. It sounded kind of raw, and I could have done without the Spanish singing. Even though I think it's dope, I appreciate it, but it was really hard to tell what he was saying because the Spanish wasn't like that great. You could tell it was like a really like it was like American like accent. You can tell he's not like a native speaker, so it was really hard. Really hard to tell what he's saying, and to be it kind of distracted. Like I didn't need it. I think the best part of the song was then I'm gonna switch up. Hey, nigga, switch up. Hey, like you could have looped that, and that was like the magic. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't necessarily. I didn't need the Spanish part. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Like without it, it would have been like fine. But I like it. I'll probably give it like I give it like a 7.5. It was mostly the mix that messed me up. So yeah, keep submitting. Rapzilla Live, submit at gmail.com. YouTube if y'all want to submit. Facebook, Rapzilla Live, submit at gmail.com. So let's keep it moving. Yeah, Rapzilla Live, submit.com. If y'all want to do the priority list, y'all can do that. They'll have directions when you submit your song. And we'll go from there. All right? Let's do this. All right. Let's see who we got. We got 8 more spots on the priority list, by the way. Just letting y'all know. So let's keep it moving. While I look for other stuff, I'm gonna play another joint. Let's see what we got here. This one is by Blinded and featuring Zahil and Cannon. Bet the Bag. Oh, it's Zahil and Cannon. Bet the Bag. Yeah. This is hard. I like that joint.
To my haters, know it can't talk. If I need some motivation, never stay wrong. What you got to say when I'm on working radio? All this money, I will never take a day off. Yeah, I bet the bank on myself. You don't know what that is. I ain't gonna take no losses. Bet the bank on myself. I bet the bank on myself. You don't know what that is. I ain't gonna take no losses. Bet the bank on myself. ass on me. Listen for the first one, he was ass on me.
It's a vibe, it really is. YouTube, what y'all think? Facebook, what y'all think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments.
Nothing but dice. Coming for the reverse, I'll be on so they go. I will do whatever I needed to do to this movie regardless. I won't let the haters steal my time. I'll be getting something still on my grind. Recorded and easy, repetitive, living in my cause. Trust me, I'm betting it all on mine. Grind. Yeah, after I get it, I reinvest. Don't be taught me how to hurt the best. Might get it tatted on my wrist. Might get it tatted on my chest. I work with only the greatest. I'm saving my team. Took a minute, 10 minutes, and you know we'll be alright. I'm blessed to release stress over the mind to believe when people come under the look at me for saving their lives. It's crazy. This street turn up in the street overnight. My team, we gon' keep working overtime. As long as I never put it over Christ. As long as I never put it over Christ. I mean, that's what it all comes to it. Never be afraid to say what I feel needs to be said. Come on, singing on my plan. Look, I'm broke, but I know it gon' be alright. Still reinvest every dollar I get, but I bet it on me, I bet it on him. Yeah.
Yo, alright. I was about to bag on myself. Cannon and Zay Hill. Alright, we got one on the priority list. This is Voices by, what's the name again on this? By Life Breeze. Voices by Life Breeze. Let's check this joint out. I like the
You tryna call me? I tryna call you. Got some voices in my head now what I'm going through. Telling me to play the
giving out voice today.
but you never understand this what I'm going through. You tryna call me? I tryna call you. Got some voices in my head now what I'm going through. Telling me to play the block and that it's all you. But you never understand this what I'm going through. Got the devil on my shoulder that you need the glory. Say I have to leave the block and holy matrimony. Now I call it different, but you can't finesse my story. Cause I will never let you in, it's not your territory. Started from the bottom, trying to see where I begin. Try to talk to everybody that deserve a win. I let them know that even get out the struggle in. Respect the dead, without it I'll never live again. I imagine
wildin' right now.
but the devil in me, he tried to take the wheel. And I would never let it go, it's time to switch again. But he's holding me, always want controlling me. Focused on the money cause he wanna take the glory on me. Never seen a prophet cause the kingdom won't bestow on me. I'm calling on my God just for him to keep consoling me. You tryna call me? I tryna call you. Got some voices in my head now what I'm going through. Telling me to play the block and that it's all you. But you never understand this what I'm going through. You tryna call me? I tryna call you. Got some voices in my head now what I'm going through. Telling me to play the block and that it's all you. But you never understand this what I'm going through. I'm tired of living in your world, different state of mind. You confuse us with your lies and keep us hypnotized. You try to always take me out, now that's a homicide. Now I just wanna save a war, a different genocide. Now you by the block, you wanna chase the grand. You made it got the grip, you place it in your hand. You see the problem, you pick a different plan. But now the cause is out, you wanna change your hand. Boy, you need a meal, but I need a meal. I suffer for it every day and put it in the will. You know I got the grant way before afford a bill. But they try to keep me fake, they never like the real. I keep the focus on my Lord, you seeking for the thrill. I have to keep my mind in check, cause he ain't paid the debt. I'm always at it to my king, I gotta pay respect. They see the Christ of the world, who do you reflect? You try to call me, I try to call you. Got some voices in my head, now what I'm going through. Telling me to play the block and that it's all you. But you never understand, it's what I'm going through. You try to call me.
So that's the last hook. Alright. What y'all get it? While is I here? Stop. 5. So okay, the biggest thing for me was the mix. It was just very raw. You could tell there's a lot of like noise in the background. There was a lot of like low frequencies. That like a lot of like really low frequencies that you could hear that was like sticking out a lot, especially when you were like words with like the P or the B or like stuff like that. It was like really harsh. And it sounded like just kind of dated. But there are songs that sound dated that are still dope. Um, so yeah, that obviously dated. That's obvious. For me, the biggest thing, there was nothing that I could like that was like catchy. That was for me to like, oh man, I want to remember this part and sing it next time. There was nothing about that. There's like nothing catchy for me. Um, I like the voice though. Like the voice texture was cool. The voice texture was cool. But as far as like the song, I don't think it's the best. So everyone was going with like fours, threes. I'll probably go with 3. That was fire though. Yo, if you think that was fire, that's dope, man. There you go, bro. Light Breeze, you got a fan. Um, all right, dope. Yo, Paul, if you're in here, Paul Hernandez Access. It's not you. Send an MP3. If you can resend the song with the MP3, that'd be dope. Cause you sent, oh, what's this? You sent the distro kid. Oh, here we go. Let's play this. Let's log in. Let's do this. Yeah, guys, when you guys send in stuff, send MP3s. That's the best thing to do because yeah, if you could send, there's a link, but Paul Hernandez, if you can send an MP3, that'd be dope. So yeah, send that in and then we'll play it later. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got going on. So let's play some of the early. Y'all been submitting crazy like since like early afternoon, bro. Like y'all really on some stuff. Oh, y'all excited. This is dope. If y'all want to submit, Rapzilla live submit at gmail.com, YouTube, Facebook, Rapzilla live submit.com. If you guys want to make sure, if you guys want to secure that you guys get played, you guys can do the priority list and there'll be directions on how to do that when you guys email your song. So let's do it. Let's do another joint. I'm just gonna pick randomly here. I'm gonna pick some of the earlier one. Let's see what we got. I just like this name, Yellow World. Yellow World, unlock. Let's check it out.
Yeah. I just turned the game off for this. I was playing Apex and Fortnite. Yeah. Oh, yellow. It's Nation Gang until I die. Yeah. And I'm going hard, plus my face super size. Living for the king and you ain't gotta ask why, man. I'm just trying. And I'm just trying. And I'm just trying to unlock me a blessing, unlock me a blessing. I'm just trying to unlock me a blessing. I'm just trying to unlock me a blessing, unlock
unlock me a blessing. I'm just trying to unlock me a first verse. Okay, I wake up in the AM, brush my teeth and check what time it is. While I brush, I thank him cause I know his grace is shining clear. Feed up till I need him, then I pray one in my list. Then I thank the Lord again cause life is crazy, holy quick. They gon' hold and they won't win. I got speakers on my Bible, hear my calling across the street like it was preaching right beside you. That anointing keep me silent, but that ghost be speaking from me. So your battle not with me, it's with the Lord. Scriptures, that's what I'm into. Tell me like it's essential. And if I stream, I'm plugging God in every dub that we get through. I was down on that fishbowl, fell renewed on that sizzle. But I go out that word field, pick me up with that word, dude. Yeah. Station gang until I die. And I'm going hard, get my faith supersized. Get my faith supersized. Living for the king, you ain't gotta ask why. Man, I'm just trying to unlock me a blessing. Unlock me a blessing. I'm just trying to unlock me a unlock me a blessing. I'm just trying to unlock me a blessing. Unlock me a blessing. I'm just trying to unlock me a unlock me a blessing. Okay, it's either death or life. Ain't no in between to speak to. Holy Ghost and Pop Tart, sweetest thing on the menu. Try lying, but you see the one that made you walk from solid. I got Chico in my wallet. I'm unlocking what they hide. Nobody told me that this road would be easy or smooth. Satan gave me his room. I chose God over Jude. I chose hope over them. Them put the pressure, no yet. And I ain't lifting this hoe. You get the grip if you scared. So what's the deal? I like the plan. Mine is easy and simple. Find a body of believers willing to do what he do. And we gon' solve every chance. Cause we dipped in that truth. We got Chico to this like
I agree. Yeah, Chad, I agree.
Yeah. That shit gang until I die. And I'm going hard. Get my faith supersized. Get my faith supersized. Living for the king, you ain't gotta ask. My man, I'm just trying to unlock me a blessing. Unlock me a blessing.
He said, "My faith is supersized." That was the lyric he was saying. My faith is supersized. Uh, I actually didn't mind it. I think the vocals could have been mixed a little more better. So here's the thing, like especially if you're trying to go for that, that's faith, bro. It makes sense. It's my faith is supersized. He said I like Pop Tart. Me too. They're fire. Um, so the thing about mumble music, bro, like mumble rap, the way it's mixed, it doesn't have to be mixed properly. It's like a vibe type of thing, like if it feels good. So what I would have done with this, especially if you don't have like amazing recorded vocals, I would just put some reverb and delay on it and like would have cut some of like the lows off and you would have been straight. So I give this one. I actually like the hook. It's catchy. It's catchy. My faith is super side. No. I like it. It had me vibing. So I'll give it. I'll give it a 6.5. What y'all give it? I'll give it a 6.5. There were some parts that the rapping was a little like rushed. Um, yeah. So and then I wanna confront some. There was someone saying like, yo, if I don't pay, I don't get played or whatever. It's like almost impossible to go in order because there's so many emails. So like it would be unfair for me to just go in order and only get, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to kind of to go randomly. So if you want for sure for your song to play, do the priority list, and that's like for sure you're gonna get played. But it's just impossible for me to go in order and go through every song because it's like it's literally like the inbox is 580. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's nothing personal. It's impossible to go in order because you know what I'm saying. So like I just pick randomly, um, and I try to do my best to go to like the earliest ones and the latest ones, and go from there. Um, so yeah, so that's how I'm doing it. So let's go. So what y'all get? What y'all give? That last one. I gave that joint a 6.5. I thought it was cool. Um, I give it a quarter pounder with cheese. Y'all tripping? Yo, Facebook, YouTube, what y'all think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that joint. Um, all right, let's do it. Let's see what else. What we got. I'm just gonna pick randomly here and see what we got. So many choices. All right, I'm just gonna go with this one. All right, Nameless Servant, Battle Cry. Let's do this. 5.5 potential to be an 8. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, man. If y'all would get the mixing right, it would have been dope. And maybe some auto tune, just some auto tune fluttered on there. Like if that's the sound y'all going for, yeah, a 9 easily. All right, this one is Nameless Servant, Battle Cry. I'm gonna butcher this because it's got a C with the little squiggly on the bottom. I'm gonna say Francois or Francois. I don't know. I'm gonna say Francis. All right, let's go. The beat is hard. I like that melody. Melody's dope.
Put them balls up, cause it's battle time. Keep your guard up, cause you know this is war. Put them balls up, sound the battle cry. Power of the king, in my head we stand tall. Put them balls up, cause it's battle time. Keep your guard up, cause you know this is war. Put them balls up,
Mr. Cartwright, hit me up in my DMs, Cardiac Drums, on Instagram, and just we'll talk from there.
Cause it's battle time. Ready for the war, not the battle kind. God answer when I fall, not no apple line. Break the devil down like a gravel shrine. Who in the plan you catch it? I'm pitching me ready for war, cause I'm all on my mission. Wake up and sort of and bottom the over the spirit of refusing and shoot up. Just all the wilderness already drew up. I threw to her. Yeah, my sin made me sick like a thrower. Yeah, arrows of fire, I don't even got no fear to fight. Yeah, clear up the side, pray that you hear the light. Yeah, pray that you receive it like a bill. This is not a game, this for real. Got the devil freaking out, he throwing tantrum. Yeah, this the anthem. Put them balls up, cause it's battle time. Keep your guard up, cause you know this is war. Put them balls up, sound the battle cry. Power of the king, in my head we stand tall.
That part is hard. That's hard. I ain't gonna
cause you know this is war. Put them balls up, sound the battle cry. Power of the king, in my head we stand tall. Yeah, well, all these devils trying to act big tall. Ever since the day they took a big fall. Trying to stop my breakthrough like a thick wall. Till I hear them with the crush like I'm Chris Paul. Yeah, in Jesus' name we get the victory. Devils trying to make me burn like some hickory. Please don't get in front of what I do like didgeridoo. Just like trying to run a mile when it's slippery. I'm with the king, yeah. I'm with the business. He do his thing, yeah. I'm just a witness. All these girls going up, we ain't coming down, max. All that little order, it ain't running all facts. We got lots of gold around, yeah, and some. This the anthem. Put them balls up, cause it's battle time. Keep your guard up, cause you know this is war. Put them balls up, sound the battle cry. Power of the king, in my head we stand tall. Put them balls up, cause it's battle time. Keep
Yo, Walla, yeah, for sure.
you know this is war.
I
Put them
feel
balls
that.
up, sound the battle cry. Power of the king, in my head we stand tall. Put them balls up, cause it's battle time. Keep your guard up, cause you know this is war. Put them balls up, sound the battle cry. Power of the king, in my head we stand tall.
Alright, so that was Nameless Servant. The song was called Battle Cry featuring Francois. Alright. I wasn't I wasn't the biggest fan of the hook right away. It had to grow on me. By the end of the song, I was like, all right, cool. Um, they were going for that like reggae vibe on the hook, so I would have like dubbed it out. I would have made it like super reggae. I would have processed. Excuse me. I would have processed the vocals, um, like a reggae, like a dub reggae record. I feel like that would give it more of a vibe. The 808 line on the hook was fire. Was fire because they would do that like reggae thing. 8.59. I wish I wish they would have processed the vocals a little more. It sounded a little raw to me. The beat was mixed perfectly, but I feel like the vocals needed a little bit more love. They were just like dry and raw, sticking out. Um, so everyone's saying 8.5, 9. I saw a 10 in here, a 9. I would have given it I'd probably give it a 7.5. Um, just because, man, the vocal mixing is so important in a song. It's just like, man, if that's off, um, if the yeah, oh yeah, make sure tag the producers um in the submission so we could shout them out. Yeah, we definitely want to know who made all that stuff. Um, yeah, the beat was hard. The beat was dope. I feel like the beat was what definitely got most of the points there for sure. I would just spend a little more time on vocal production. Vocal production is so important. Like you can have a dope beat and it could be mixed super dope, but if the vocal production is off, it's kind of like pointless um because the vocals are like the main part. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the most important part of a song is the vocals. So um so yeah. So let's go on to the next one. Let's see what we got. See what we got. All right. Let's see what else. Battleground. See, it's stuck in my head though. See, it got stuck in my head. All right, I'll bump it up to an 8. It got stuck in my head though. I'm not gonna lie. So, it didn't not sound good. So there's that. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I just wish it didn't sound bad. I just wish it was better. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is dope. But if there was just a little bit more vocal production, I would have like fell in love with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. So he said, "Okay, what's next?" All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's see what we got. And again, guys, I'm just picking. I'm just not proper, randomly. Um, 2 songs here. All right, let's just. I don't know what the name is. It just says TG Agape Music. So let's All right, I'm just gonna pick All Things. Hey Zora, what's up with them beats? Ooh, some West Coast vibes. Hey, some West Coast vibes.
I kept trying to make myself something. Then I passed it to the Lord and he dumped it. Used to carry all the weight, now I wait. I don't worry cause the Lord he is great. All things through Christ. He saved me. He saved my life. Now I'm rich in the spirit. He never switched. I stay near him. I thought I was losing. Still fake, but I gave him the wheel. Now I'm saved. I was on the crash course, test after test. Now I put God first, best of the best. Praise from my heart for that beat out my chest. Shouting from the rooftops, cause I'm blessed. Blessed in the hard times and the smooth ones. I'm working hard and then I be coolin'. All things through Christ. He saved me, he saved my life. Now I'm rich in the spirit. He never switched, I stay near him. Way back then, every was God's love. He knew their hearts, so He spread us apart. No fake friends, God gave me new start. All things through Christ, He saved me. He saved my life. Now I'm rich, rich in the spirit. He never switched. I stay near Him. All things through Christ. All things through Christ. He saved me. He saved my life. He saved me. He saved my life. Spirit of the Lord, freedom. I'm in a different season. I got a reason for all of the pain and all of the treason. Planning a purpose. I know I'm not worthless. God, He be working. And of this I'm
Sound churchy on it.
Tore down the curtain. Die for our sins. We ain't deserve it. Yeah. God, He be working. All things through Christ. He saved me. He saved my life. Now I'm rich. Rich in the spirit. He never switched. I stay near Him. I got friends, but Jesus is the bestest. Love me regardless of any blemish. No matter what, I know I'm accepted. Any evil plot, He intercepted. Weapons may form, but they will not prosper. Devil be acting so fake, he need an Oscar. Yeah, I'm not.
Alright, so there's a lot of potential with this one. I could tell you're new at music. I could just tell, just cause it felt like you weren't. It felt like you weren't like secure in your timing as you were rapping with your cadences. So that's what Walla was saying. Like she just needs help with like the cadence, your cadence. It doesn't like it doesn't sound confident, right? So like, and then so I'm cool with like basic raps, but if you're gonna keep it simple, you gotta come like with like super extra sauce. Like you gotta like that's where like vocal delivery comes in. That's where like melody comes in, delivering melody with your cadences. Um, if you're gonna keep it simple, I love the beat was dope. The beat was cool, but it just needs work. And it needs work. I would work on confidence on your delivery, like just a way more confidence. Like when you rap, you gotta come. You gotta like feel like it's just yeah, just gotta be confident and comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And like just not so that was the only thing. You didn't feel comfortable or didn't sound comfortable. So yeah, so I would just work on that on like delivery and like the cadence. So what y'all rate that? What y'all give that? Yeah, T Wallace said 6 with vocal cadence coaching, and that's it. It would be a 9. Yeah, if I got a little more flow from it, if it was like a little more even, yeah, it would definitely been a 9 for sure. I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. But yeah, good job. It was good. I think just keep submitting like and keep working. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was good. I definitely had like tons of potential. It just needed some just like just little tweaking on the delivery and the cadences. Dope. All right. We got anything? What we got? All right. Let's see. We got another priority list. So if y'all want a guaranteed spot, if y'all want to make sure that your record gets played, um, just get on the priority list. And when you email us your song, you'll get directions on how to do that. The email is rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. Rapzillalivesubmit@gmail.com. Submit your song and you'll get directions to get on the priority list. So Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. Yeah. So let's do this. This one is another. They just got on the priority list. This is Bugga or Booga? Nah, it's not Booger. Bugga. Bugga in the song. Oh, it's a wave. Uh-oh. Let me see if it would it play? Can I download it? Nah, I need access. Guys, make sure you send in MP3s because I gotta ask for permission. And I can't play them. Oh, okay, no, we're good. It's letting me download the file. All right, bet. But yeah, guys, when you guys send in stuff, um, Send in MP3s. Don't send waves because it's a process because we gotta download them and all that stuff. We can't play straight from like the email or whatever. So, all right, but cool. So this one is Bugga. Song is called Roses. Yeah.
See, I never would have thought that this would happen. Got a little bit of hurt, then started rapping. Yeah, I saw you jump ship, but I'm the one drowning. It seemed like you're just trying to find a reaction. Yeah, but I don't want this no more. Yeah, I wanna make hits some more. Never wanna feel like this, but I'm starting to miss all those nights when we both saying nothing to board. Just talking to you, never thought that you do what you did, but I'm just trying to push through. And I just wanna make you feel just a little bit of what I felt when I found out what you did. And that pain, turn it into a new song that I sang. Though it don't repeat in my mind every day. And I just wanna go back to the way it was before, but I know it won't be the same. I never knew that I could feel something so bittersweet. I should've known you touched the thorns of a rose and you bleed. Now every single time I go home, I just wanna sleep. I should've known you touched the thorns of a rose and you bleed. Put some roses on my grave when I'm gone. Yeah.
Are you guys anti-reverb? Like, what's going on? Like every song, I just like there's no like processing on the vocals. Are you guys anti-production?
I wanna see
Anti-reverb?
him every time I look down on ya. Yeah, put some roses on my grave when I'm gone, yeah. I wanna see them roses.
It does remind me of the horses in the bag.
I don't wanna see you born too, so it don't matter who shows, you know that I'm talking to you. Never did assume that you felt that way. Kinda hard to believe when you said you're gonna say that you love me. I'm gonna love you too. Wish you never would have said what you said that day. Yeah, it's too late for that now. I keep trying to move on, but I just don't know how. I tried for a while just to keep you around, but you've been here too long. Think it's time to move out, but you never wanna do that. I know, but I carry this pain that I try not to show. I can't stand the pain, so put me in my grave and cover the pain with dozens of roses. I never knew that I could feel something so bittersweet. I should've known you touched the thorns of a rose and you bleed. Now every single time I go home, I just wanna sleep. I should've known you touched the thorns of a rose and you bleed. Put some roses on my grave when I'm gone, yeah. I wanna see them every time I look down on ya. Yeah, put some roses on my grave when I'm
So Big
gone,
Mac
yeah.
without Mac
I
on.
wanna see
Pretty
them
much.
roses.
I
I
feel that.
wanna see them roses. Put some roses on my
sleepy.
grave when I'm gone, yeah. I wanna see them every time I look down on ya. Yeah, put some roses on my grave when I'm gone, yeah. I wanna see them roses. I never knew that.
Alright, guys, if you're gonna sing on a song and you're not a singer, you have to sauce it out. You have to have some effects, maybe some auto tune to give it more of a character, something, some type of chorus or some flanger or something. You sound like Lil Nas X. Yeah, in a way, maybe. um, yeah, it's just dry, and so like if you're not gonna like sing like you gotta have some type of processing. Um, I would say the writing I wasn't a fan of, like the melody. I can't even remember it. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Kasari, what's good? What's up? Um, shout out to Kasari. Shout out to everybody that's in here right now. Shout out to Facebook, to YouTube, to Instagram, to everybody. Um, yeah, it was just real dry and no processing. Um, yeah, the melody was cool. It wasn't necessarily catchy. Like I can't remember it. Um, yeah. So what y'all give that? What's y'all rating for that one? Um, yo, oh man, everybody's saying he sound like Lil Nas X. I mean, I don't know if that was what you was going for, but I'll probably give this. I'll probably give this like a 5, just cause. Yeah, I'll probably give it a 5. Um, dang, a 3. Yeah, I feel you. Um, I'll probably give it a 5, just cause. Um, it had potential. Is you know, yeah. If you're not gonna, if you're gonna sing, and you're gonna like, if you're just gonna try to sauce on it, you gotta have effects on your vocals, man. You have to. That's just uh, for me at least. 5. Yeah, I gave it a 5. All right, what else we got? Let me see what we got. Oh snap! The homie, Deshaun, Shantae.
I'm gonna get
Woo!
it.
All right, all right. This one is called For Diamonds. Oof.
I'm gonna get it 'cause I can.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it 'cause I want to. You're gonna put it
Daramola is the homie.
in the best. I'm gonna live for the fortune. I'm gonna get it 'cause I can. I'm gonna do it 'cause I want to. You're gonna put it in the best.
Hey.
You're gonna live for the fortune. This life, that life, so much for my next life. This life, that life, so much for my next life. This life, that life, so much for my next life. This life,
That's Daramola.
so much for
That's
my
Daramola.
next life.
Hold up, my son's in here. Say what's up to the people. Say what's up. This song's dope.
So much fun and nice, there's no better. So much fun and nice, there's no better. So much fun and nice, there's no better. So much fun and nice, baby, if my eyes close, I'll start falling. Baby, if my eyes close, I'll start falling. Something that's forever and a secret that's something I will not believe. That's what everything is secret. And just amazing. I love
Alright, so Steven had a point. At one point it sounded like two songs were playing at once. Um if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna have like a singing line and rapping at the same time, like over it, the mixing has to be like A1 on that. Because at least, or like pan 'em or something, because it's gonna get distracting. Um, the beginning of it was like, yeah, this is the 10. Um, The switch up was cool. Well, okay, so the beginning was dope, and then it just sounded like an instrumental, and I was just like, I don't, is this a hook? Is someone rapping? So I would want something more happening. If you're gonna leave that there, I would do that. Um, vocal production, vocals could probably be a little bit more processed better. Um, the switch ups were cool. I felt like it it was a little bit of the same. So it was kind of like I found myself. I was like, okay, it was getting like a little monotonous, but the vibe was cool. The vibe was cool. So I'd probably I'd give it a 7. I'm with Chad on this one. I'll give it a 7 for sure. All right, let's see what we got. All right, next joint. Cut right. Who am I? Or who I am? Who I am. That's what it is. Who I am. All right. Ooh, it's hard. Yeah.
I know just who I am. No compromise, keep it grind. Ain't switching lanes, I won't pretend. I know just who I am. I know just who I am. Been through the flames, and here I stay. And though I fall from Superman, I know just who I am. I was born to do great things. Can't nobody tell me otherwise. Niggas already so them other guys. Never to sleep with them little lies. From them they be telling them sunrise. For drums with the rock, let me summarize. When they hit the stage, whole crowd dead. When we hit the stage, they come alive. But I wasn't always fly. We're really awkward child. Always get rap. We had a fear of failure, so I would hardly try. I had disbelief beyond measure. Why so serious in my leisure? Ain't no way that I can get better. Trying to be masterful in the edge spreader. Then you tell me you want to reach your potential. Give it enough, let me deep in your mental. Thinking what you own when you reach for the pencil. Get ready to leak everything that is in you. Didn't get impossible cause I continue. Reached in the back and it tells me a sensu. Came back strong with the force of a king. KO came with a noise in the venue. Now I carry confidence when I destroy beats. Shazam, cause it be magic when the voice speaks up. When you feel it like I used to feel back in the day. Wake up every single morning, face the mirror and say, no, I know just who I am. No compromise, keep it grind. And switching lanes, I won't pretend.
Yeah, Paul. Send your MP3, bro.
Been through the flames, yeah, here I stay. And now I'm far from Superman. I know just who I am. You were born to do great things. Can't nobody tell you otherwise. Mind your mind, call you a klutz. Don't pay attention to the funny guys. Gotta be true to who you are. Why walk around trying to compromise? Cause some people are miserable. They wanna cut the weight off of others. Then I inferior, then I superior. We're all the same if you're using interior. Ignore the haters and other hysteria. This was all by the milk of hysteria. You're not alone and I'm here with you, ayy. Going to war like a Syrian, ayy. Pouring praise with a spirit in the hate.
Look at fire.
Feeling this train destined for failure. Regardless what they tell you. Ain't care about what they sell you. Let God's plan propel you like train. Top of the chart. Yeah, that train of thoughts familiar. Cause when you stay on your own track, can't nobody derail you. No need for identity crisis. Greatness in your image and likeness. Handheld like a mobile device. Work more than you think you were priceless. Everything can be changed, but you breaking free today. You ain't gotta put up cake. Look at them, face and say, I know just who I am. No compromise, keep it grind. And switching lanes, I won't pretend. I know just who I am. I know just who I am. Been through the flames, yeah, here I stay. And though I'm far from Superman, I know just who I am.
All right. I thought the hook was dope. The beat was dope. The beat I would probably raise up the hi hats in it. I felt like the hi hats was should have been up. I thought it was dope. I wouldn't give it a 10 though. Um, I'll tell you why though. The hook, yeah, the hook is the best of the night for sure. The hook was fire. I could have done without like the super like hard rapping in the verses. Like I would have sauced it through the whole song with the auto tune. I would have done like just because the hook is so catchy and such a vibe. I would have just done that. I wouldn't have gone like super hard on the verses like that. Just because it's not the beat isn't that hard for someone to like really go in. You know what I'm saying? So I would probably he rap with a chip on his shoulder. It's yeah. I mean yeah. I mean I don't. I'm not trying to like come at nobody, but like yeah, like yeah. It's like It sounds like you're trying to prove yourself, but like the thing is like no one really cares that you can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like listeners don't. Well, at least now, like listeners aren't like listening for who got the best bars. They're looking for a vibe. So Chad got 8.5 or 9 for me. Um, Hook is fire. I'd probably go with the 8. I'd probably go with the 8 for that one. With a boulder on his shoulder. um, yeah. All right. So we got another one on the priority list. This one's called. The artist is called Foresight. Foresight on Compromise. Let's check it out. Remember, guys, if you wanna secure a spot on the priority list, there's a few left. I think there's maybe like 5 or 6 left.
Really don't matter than none of you haters know me. I'm poisonous, be my platform, but really I need a podium. Leave them salty like sodium.
Woo! Hold on. Hold up. Woo! Hold up. Guys, all right, if you guys want to submit music, if you want to secure a spot, it's Rapzilla live submit at gmail.com. Rapzilla live submit at gmail.com. Send in your song, and if you want to be on the priority list, they'll have instructions for that. Hold on, let's get back to this. This is crazy. Oh my lord. This is hard.
It really don't matter than none of you haters know me. I'm poisonous, be my platform, but really I need a podium. Leave them salty like sodium. We can simply be holding. I'm tricky cause you nonsensical, intellectually scalded. I'm full house, really golden. I'm straight to royal flush. Get rid of that stinking thinking. Two pairs turn into dust. Why you gambling with eternity? Facts of facts, your feelings ain't concerning me. When the truth's absolute, then I'm stupid. Worldviews that you choose to hold on to and sit or confused. We gon' win, you gon' lose. Ain't going in on all Jews, just the ones with the demons behind them. Still I hope that salvation would find them. Not the lust of the eyes, cause it blinds them. Russian relay with a doozy, Russian with death that you're choosing. Crushing the head of the serpent when it was a bit of a doozy. You want me to tell you that it's okay.
All right, guys. I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna get back to it. I got a minute 25 left. So I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna come back. So stay there. Just come back. All right. 1 second. 1 second, guys. YouTube. 1 second. All right, we back. We back, people.
Yeah. But I cannot agree with that, no way. And though these heathens rage at us for sure, they wanna lose our course and tell us go away. Simple thinks he's a girl. Mommy said it's okay. Told him this is insane. And they told me it was hate. They wanna lock me up and take all my freedom away. Label me a bigot and censor what I can say. It's a plot they used to silence. Ever see those clips when them butchers get violent? He can't be she can't be them. I don't agree, doesn't mean we can't be friends. Jenny thinks she's a boy. that you choose to hold on to instant or confused. We moving, you gon' lose, I'm going in, I'm amused, ain't go back, but diffused, we defend, y'all abuse. Facts, facts. You want me to tell you that it's okay, but I do not agree with that, no way. And though the heathens reject us for sure, they wanna lose our codes and tell us go away. Please don't be deceived, heavy for you haters, not just sodomites, every type of fornicator. Every thought you formulated, at the time it was overrated. In your mind it was overstated, caught in the web and your thoughts get tainted. Crazy spirits in your head, voices whisper, truth is dead. Total darkness, living dread, but I'd rather live for the life instead. Yeah, ain't trying to push no buttons. I ain't never met an atheist that wasn't frontin'. They repress truth and unrighteousness, bluffing to the point that they believe you get something mad and nothing. Truth is absolute, so that's true. The worldview that you choose to hold on to instant or confused. We gon' win, you gon' lose. I'm going in, I'm amused. Ain't go back or diffuse. We defend, y'all abuse. Facts. You want me to tell you that it's okay, but I do not agree with that, no way.
Alright, so that was Uncompromised by Foresight. Alright, so the song started out amazing. Like the first verse was crazy. First verse was dope. Um hook the hook lowered the energy a little bit. So I wasn't like super crazy about um the hook. And then the other two verses were cool, but they weren't good as the first one. The first verse you were like, oh my, like this is crazy, right? Um, but the second two verses I was kind of like, all right, and I felt like the song was a little long. So like after like a third, the thing is if you're gonna do a third verse, you have to like do some like change up the cadence, change up like melody or something, so it just doesn't get monotonous, so it doesn't get old. Um, for sure. I'd probably give it, if you redo the verses or not redo them, just deliver them differently and maybe touch up the hook. It's a 10 for sure. I give it like a 7.5. I give it a 7.5. All right, Paul Hernandez. Let me see. There we go. Let's do it. Paul Hernandez. The song is called Access. Let's get into it.
I'm behind the curtain like I'm part of the show. Yeah, I am right with heaven, that's all I need to know. Yeah, I won't be denied like my card is unfroze. Yeah, baby, I got exit like a lover jackal. Yeah, I'm behind the curtain like I'm part of the show. Yeah, I am right with heaven, that's all I need to know. Yeah, I won't be denied like my card is unfroze. Yeah, baby, I got exit like a lover jackal. Yeah, I'm behind the curtain like I'm part of the show. Yeah, I am right with heaven, that's all I need to know. Yeah, I won't be denied like my card is on phones. Baby, I got exit like a lover jackal. Yeah, I'm awake, can't sleep now. Too far for the feet now. On a detour with D.O.s, you can DM me for the details. Been learning lots like a pole scholar. I'm a prophet, don't pocket me. I'm after God like marathon. If you ain't running, don't walk with me. You can have my whole life, I don't want it back. It's only purpose cause they bring me here. Devil trying to remind me of my past. I remind them where the lake is at. For heaven's sake, I'm rich. Kingdom been the same for those who quit. But thank God that he calls his friends so that if we fall, we don't get depressed. Yeah. One dot so that all can product. Like the 99, I'm on my forgot it. Yeah, I brought clothes like I'm doing laundry. That's all touch to the holy, that's a confidence, cause we only far as out. I'm behind the curtain like I'm part of the show. Yeah, I am right with heaven, that's all I need to know. Yeah, I won't be denied like my card is on froze. Yeah, baby, I got exit like a lover jackal. Yeah, I'm behind the curtain like I'm part of the show. Yeah, I am right with heaven, that's all I need to know. Yeah, I won't be denied like my card is on froze. Yeah, baby, I got exit like a lover jackal. Yeah, I'm behind the curtain like I'm part of the show. Yeah, I am right with heaven, that's all I need to know. Yeah, I won't be denied like my card is on froze. Yeah, baby, I got exit like a lover jackal. Yeah. X, 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 X. I got the X.
X, 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 X. Never looking back now, never back out. Quasimodo, looking at my past, I can laugh now. I'm looking to the Lord now, he gon' hold me down. Hold up, so even if I tap out, I'ma tap dance. Glow, behind the curtain like a mind, fellowship with the boss. I got that set like a five, no one can ever separate, take away anything, we can't stop. That ain't a lie, I have been given everything I need that is under the sun. I am a son, I have inherited everything I need is under the sun. I'm behind the curtain like I'm from the shore. I am right in heaven, that's all I need to know. I won't be denied like my card is on froze. Baby, I got exit like a lumberjack door. I'm behind the curtain like I'm from the shore. I am right in heaven, that's all
All
I
right,
need to know.
that was Access by Paul Hernandez. The biggest thing on this, first, the hook is fire. The thing is the way the beat is mixed, like the 808, the bass isn't coming. So like people were asking like, "Yo, where's the drop? Where's the drop?" Like it didn't like you didn't get, it didn't feel like it dropped because the 808. Now it's funny because in my headphones it translated pretty good, but as far as like the bass on my speakers, it wasn't hitting on the speaker. It was you weren't getting the that round low end that you want. Um, so the hook was fire. The verses again, like if you're gonna have like a super saucy hook like that, you're better off just doing the whole song like that rather than like super saucy hook and then bars. Prove yourself rapping bars on the verses. Because just in my opinion, it's just like because then it makes it sound like a feature. You know what I'm saying? It makes it sound like two different people rather than just one song. You know what I'm saying? So like if you know that the hook works for you and it's super catchy, bro, just go for it and do the whole song like that. Because chances are people are gonna want to listen to a whole thing more times than just like, oh, I just want to listen to the hook and not the verses. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. So what y'all rate that one? Um, let me see what y'all rate that one. I'll probably um yeah, I would just make it more of a vibe. I would give it I'll probably give it like a 7.5. Chad 6.5. I feel that. I'll probably give it a 7.5 because the mix, if it's not, oh yeah, it's already out. Um, yeah, I would have fixed the bass. I always make sure the bass is up there. The kick was in your face. It was dope, but the I just wasn't feeling the bass. I just that was the biggest thing. Dope. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's go. Um, let's see. This one just came in. All right, let's do this. This one is Just a Man by Saved One BPM remix. Also, remember guys, submit your songs. Priority if you want a secure spot, if you want your song played, um, get on the priority list. Send in your song. We'll give you the directions on that. And yeah, so make sure you guys submit Rapzilla Live Rapzilla Live submit at gmail.com. Rapzilla Live submit at gmail.com. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everybody. Yeah. So let's do that. Saved One, Just a Man. Let's see what we got.
I turn off the lights and close my eyes and try to visualize a better life. But what's a life without you if you are the way, the truth, and life? I choose to fight. Cause if it's right, it's for the cause. And if I pause for the moment, it's passing by me like some fast cars. I look at my life without you, everything in disarray. Whenever the tears are pouring down, I feel like the ground is covered in rain. I'm saturated with pain. My life flashes and I'm back again. My eyes are open, I can feel your presence. I'm no longer broken, no joking. Your word is spoken, it's finished. We live in a world of hate and they can't wait to see you diminish. They don't want to see the repentance, read a sentence. They rather see the sentence stuck in the prison, no living. How does that make any sense? And unity seems like a myth that'll never witness. And communities looking like they're wishing for something different, man. I try to take over the world and do everything that I can, but now my cup is empty. Fill me up, Father, cause I'm just a man. I don't have much. Thy kingdom, thy will be done. I'm just a man. I don't have much. Thy kingdom, thy will be done. I'm just a man. In this life that I'm living, the holy mission, my God, my King, He is risen. So I profess to be a Christian and sit back and just listen. Yeah, bro, I've been cleansed by the blood, and it's called true repentance. Oh yeah, Holy Spirit, I'm feeling your presence. Running with the Lord, so I'm seeing His blessings. Going to the Lord with the world, now I'm stressing. The enemy on attack, and the devil keeps testing. Doing my best to learn from each lesson. Sin looks fun, but it will never last. Just like that blast, and just like the cash, I used to never complete any task until the day I met the everlast. Am I a God forever live, so I'll forever strive. Always keep my eyes on Him, and He takes away the mind of sin. I don't have thy kingdom, thy will be done. I'm just a man. I don't have thy kingdom, thy will be done. I'm just a man.
Oh, guitar sound was nice.
It's like wind and up with my chin. I'm going down on my knees. He won't let me be deceived. So let's repent. Continue to seek the Lord. Don't relent. Even when they bust in your tent.
So that was Saved One, Just a Man. So, alright, so a couple of things. Guys, if you're gonna come hard on your first verse, you have to do that for all your verses. So like if your first verse is gonna be like amazing, the second verse has to be just as good or even better. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was one thing. I thought the first verse was good. The last two verses, the flow was a little off. The cadence was a little, it was just like it sounded like you were just trying to write a second verse, right? Um, I could have done without the stacks. Um, if you're gonna Nowadays, a lot of people aren't stacking your lead, like the lead vocal. I try not to stack. If I do stack it, I don't make it noticeable. I try to mix it pretty low, so it just thickens up the vocal instead of it sounded like it's doubled or if it's stacked or whatever. Um, so was it? I don't think it was two people on the song, Chad. I thought it was just one. Um, I thought it was all the same rapper. Um, but yeah, I thought it was cool. The thing, also on the hook, the repeating, I could have done without the repeating. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. It felt like a little like it wasn't needed. It was gearing towards like the cheesy side for me. Um, oh, it was two dudes. Okay. Yeah, I could have done without the second verse. So, yeah, I could have done without the "I'm just a man" part. Or just the like the repeating it. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. Like you could have taken that out. I wasn't a fan of that. Um, so what y'all rate that? What y'all give it? What's y'all rating on that joint? I'll probably give it. Um, yeah. if you like it, that's cool. I wasn't a fan of it. Like, I would have done it if they were gonna do it. I would have done it in a different way. Um, for me, it didn't add much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't add. That didn't make the song. So like when I make records, I make sure something is like I'm gonna add it because it makes the song. You know. Um, 4.5, 6 without the second dude. um, yeah, I'll probably give it like a 4, 4.5. Yeah, 4.5. I'm with Chad on this one. So yeah, guys, remember, submit your music, Rapzilla Live, submit at gmail.com. Priority list, if y'all want to secure that you guys may get played, make sure you guys want to get played. And just send in your music. We'll send you directions on how to get on the list, and you go from there. So let's go on to the next one. Let's see what we got. On to the next one. On to the next one. Let's play another one. Let's see what we got. Let's see. What song has been your favorite of the night, guys? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm just gonna pick random. All right. This one is Zay Hill. So Zay Hill, Runaway, unreleased. Let's do it. Why did you join the show? Yeah, why all the beats sound like they were made at Stop. That was dope. So I think the kick could come up a little more, so it knocks a little harder. Um, yeah, I would raise up the kick a little more, so it knocks a little harder. And that way it'll make room for the bass. The vocal, I love the punk rock influence. It's definitely has like a Juice World vibe. I would with those type of vocal lines, especially if you're doing auto tune, I would try to fine tune. There were some of the notes that were like a little shaky, so I would just to make it a little more smoother. I would like you can actually go into auto tune and you can actually like smooth out some of the notes and the vibrato. But that was the only thing I like it, man. I really like that joint. That's like an 8.5 to me for sure, easy. Um, yeah. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Let's see. What y'all give that joint? I give it an 8 for sure. All right, my son's going crazy, so I'm gonna have to dip out in a little bit. Got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, guys. So if y'all want to play, if y'all want me to play your song for sure, make sure you get on that priority list. Raps, Rapzilla Live, Rapzilla Live submit at gmail.com. Rapzilla Live. And if y'all want to get on the priority list, email your song, and you'll get all the directions on how to do that, all the information. So let's go. Let's get something else. Oh, let me see. All right, this joint is called Frael. Frael. No bueno. Featuring Toya Love and my brother Nico M. That's my boy. That is my boy. Let's do this.
If you come to me with that energy, I'ma turn you around, you better believe. Cause I already know that's the enemy. And I don't play that, that's no bueno, that's no bueno. We play, that's no bueno. You better believe there, that's no bueno. We play, that's no bueno.
Nico, bro, Nico's a genius on the hook, bro.
That's no bueno. You better believe there, that's no bueno. We play, that's no bueno. That's no bueno, that's no bueno.
And that's no bueno. Say it coming for me, I'm like Lo Siento.
Oh my,
All gas in the brakes, that's that fuego.
oh my lord.
Backstab on the tricky, all the love is sticky. Holy Spirit with me, alert when the vibe is iffy. Never 50-50, all my it is shining on me.
Yo!
This is
crazy.
I got God's favorite and it's smiling on me. He igniting the scene, we like Jordan.
Yo!
If you with that hating, no comprendo. That's no bueno, that's no bueno, that's no bueno.
Yo! My
If you come to
lord.
me with that energy, I'ma turn you around, you better believe. Cause I already know that's the
Yo, my
enemy.
lord.
And
This
I
is
don't play that,
hard.
that's no bueno. We play, that's no bueno. You better believe there, that's no bueno. We play, that's no bueno.
This hard,
That's
bro.
no bueno, that's no bueno. We play,
Yo, this is
that's no
hard.
bueno. You better believe there, that's no bueno.
Nico's a genius.
That's no bueno. That's no bueno, that's no bueno. For real, and don't you ever underestimate. They talking on the low, I can feel the hate. Smiling in my face like it's all great. They stab me in my bag, let me demonstrate. Boy, you're looking like Judas Sanction. Do a quick fire, eliminate you. Coming out of my human nature. Heavy case is my motivation. I ain't playing, no, I ain't playing. You was part of my game plan. Heavy flow, need dirt to bro. And the thoughts so beautiful. The greatest one lives inside of me. So don't you think you can come for me? Covered head and toes in my armory. The same things for my loyalty. If you come to me with that energy, I'ma turn you around, you better believe. Cause I already know that's the enemy. And I don't play that, that's no bueno, that's no bueno. We play, that's no bueno. You better believe there, that's no bueno.
Yeah, that's a 10, dog. That's a 10.
That's no bueno.
Yo, my lord.
That's no bueno, that's no bueno. We play, that's no bueno. You better believe there, that's no bueno. We play, that's no bueno.
Oh, wow.
That's no bueno, that's no bueno.
First of all, Nico, if y'all don't know who Nico Eme is a genius when it comes to, he's one of the dopest producers I know. That's my boy. I talk to him like on a regular. Super dope producer, an amazing songwriter. When it comes to Hooks, like the dude is amazing. Um, Toya Love, oh my lord, that was fire. I need to get in contact with Toya Love. She made the song, bro. Wow. Toya, yeah, I gotta get with Toya. Yo. Yo. That was a 10. I give that that's song of the night right there, bro. That's it. That's it. Yo, my lord. Yo, yeah, that was the best verse. Like the hook was fire already, but Toya, yo, that was fire. All right, guys. Wow, that was fire. So, on that note, yo, man, that was amazing. So yeah, I think my favorite songs of the night were that was it, bro. That was song of the night for sure. I'm gonna download that. That's fire. No Bueno, Frael featuring Nico Emmett and Toya Love. Bro, that was fire. I think my favorite songs were that joint, Frail, Nico Emmett, Toya Love, No Bueno, Switch Up. I really loved, um, and the Deshaun record. The Deshaun record I really liked. So those were like my top three. Um, yeah, bro, that was. I can't play anything after that, bro. That was amazing. That was fire. So, all right, y'all. I love y'all. I gotta get out of here because my son is going crazy. Um, till next time, man. This was fun. This was really fun. I love y'all. Let's play this joint again, bro. This is.
If you come to me
I need to listen to Toyo's verse again. Hold up. This is.
All gas in no brakes, that's that fuego. We carry a Bible like a Draco. Backstab on the tricky, all the life is sticky. Holy Spirit with me, alert when the vibe is iffy. Now it's 50-50, armor and it's shining on me. Blessings come from God and they piling on me. I got God's favor and it's smiling on me. He igniting the scene, run like Jordan 03. If you with that hating, no comprendo. That's no bueno, that's no
All right,
bueno,
y'all.
that's no bueno, that's no bueno, that's no bueno.
If you come to me with that energy.
Woo, that was fire, bro. Oh my lord. Alright. So that joint, go find it. That's Frael featuring Toya Love and Nico Emmett, No Bueno. So yeah, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming out. People on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, Instagram. Yo, that was fire, bro. Definitely adding that to the playlist. That was fire. Good job. That was a good look getting Nico on it because Nico's a genius. Um, all right, love y'all. I'm out. Till next time. I'll see y'all next week, or I won't see y'all next week. Or B will see y'all next week. But that was fun. All right, bro, and ladies and bros. Peace. Love y'all.